Alright guys, welcome to another Zelda video. This time we're going to be covering some side quests, some goddess cube I think is in here. There's a whole bunch of stuff. Couldn't even really classify this video. So yeah, if you as you saw, I just dropped down to Skyloft here. It kind of places me somewhere where I didn't drop. I was trying to get on top of that tower. But after you come back from the Earth Temple, if you head over to this kind of like plaza area, and talk to this dude right here with the dots above his head. It gives you a side quest, but I guess it's not really... Well, it is a side quest, but everyone's going to know about it as soon as you walk through this area, because it kind of like directs you to him. But basically his little sister is missing. She went out flying or something to that extent. She never came back. Seems to be the story of like every game's side quests. And he tells you that she was going towards some colorful island, which is that game island, if anyone has been there, in the southern sky. So, yeah, if you take to the skies, it's a pretty straightforward side quest. I mean, I'm showing you guys, but it's not too difficult. Basically, you just want to fly to the south. You're going to see it pretty quickly. So south from Skyloft, you're going to pass this, like, boost thing on your right. And in front of me there's like this weird circle island with some enemies on you. Or shooting at you, I should say, not on you. Oh fuck, it just hit me. I'm doing some circling here because I'm trying to figure out if I'm missing the island, if I'm not going to see it. I'm a little more concerned than I realized I had to be after I saw where she was. But basically, if you just keep going straight south from Skyloft, you're gonna find it. It's right basically in front of you. Not very difficult at all. So you'll see this like floating platform I'm coming up to. It doesn't have like sort of like a bottom to it, just kind of flat there. That is where the little sister and her injured bird are. So you just float above it, you'll see them as you get close, drop on down. And now the rest is pretty easy to figure out, but I'll show you guys anyhow. So you talk to her. Tells you her bird got injured. That thing is making some shitty noises, man. It is clearly in pain. It's like a wheeze, like it's like an asthma afflicted bird right there or something. So yeah, say you'll help her out. She talks about her older brother that has some bird medicine. I think you can actually start this side quest from either the little sister or the big brother. Whoever you start at first, you have to find the other sibling. So I could be wrong, but I get the impression that if I would have been flying and saw them here, I could have talked to her and I would have been searching out for the older brother first rather than the little sister. But so you head back to the Skyloft, to the same plaza area, because you now have to report back to the brother and let him know that the bird needs some medicine fast because it is wheezing up a storm. So head on over back to the guy. He's got medicine, mushroom spores. Unfortunately for me, I was carrying too much, so my pouch was full. So I had to end up spending time getting that shit checked into the inventory, so I cut that out. When you have empty room, here's what will happen. You get the mushroom spores to heal the bird. And you actually get told that once you heal the bird, you can keep the empty bottle. So this is a way to get another empty bottle in Zelda. Those things can be pretty helpful. Put fairies in them or potions or whatever the fuck you want to put in there, basically. But anyways, that's how you get another empty bottle. So that's kind of one of the rewards from finishing this side quest. One of the reasons you might want to. Alright, so heading back to the sister now. I realized around there, I'm like, why didn't I just fucking mark the island? But even if you don't, it's like I said, it's not, you can't really miss it if you go straight south. I'm gonna try to cruise on in here. That is skill right there. Fucking perfect. So yeah, here's the little floating island again. Kind of comes into view. Oh, come on, bird, get the fuck over there. Come on, come on. There you go. Alright. So you bring the medicine to the girl, so we can get that bird to shut up and stop sounding like it is dying a very horrid slow death. And I don't know why, it's like it's wheezing so much like it's out of breath, but she sprays this shit on its wings and it stops wheezing. so I don't really get the injury. I think maybe she's covering something up here, but regardless, you know, we did our job. We got our present, and you also get a nice bundle of 5 gratitude, which is another big reason to do this, because you get wallet upgrades and all sorts of nice stuff from getting these gratitude crystals to that bat monster dude. So yeah, there you go. 5 gratitude crystals, an empty bottle for completing this side quest. So now you know how to do it. Next, I'm going to show you guys a couple like quick gratitude crystals you guys can get around Skyloft. There's probably more than this, but these are the only ones I found so far. I haven't done a lot of digging. But they're not, instead of bundles of 5, it's just kind of single gratitude crystals when you find them laying around. So if you head into bed and say you'll sleep till night so that it's dark out, as soon as you wake up, there's actually a gratitude crystal on your desk. So you just grab that, and there's another one for you. Really, really simple. No reason not to do it, really. And the other one is pretty much just as easy. If you guys start from the graveyard, you'll see over here, and basically turn right around and run all the way past this like stone thing on your left to this tree. Well, first I'm going to be attacked by a bat and a slime, and I'm going to get a jelly blob. But you can already kind of see behind the bush behind me, there's a glowing orange thing there. Yeah, come on, come on. Right behind that tree is actually another gratitude crystal. Another one. So 2 quick ones. If you ever are in Skyloft after doing a temple, want a little detour, sleep till night and go grab those. This is not a side quest. This is actually part of the story that you need to do, but I figured I would show how to do it in case anyone has trouble. When you're in the Lanayru Desert, you want to jump on top of this cage and throw a bomb into the cage with a hole in the top and blow open the rock, and you will reveal this crystal thing. Now you could just have thrown another bomb inside to get this thing to go off, but you can also do this if you would like. Either one works. And that changes the present to the past in this one area, which activates this baddie and this like character inside who's trapped. So your goal is to take out this bastard here. I'm starting to do a good job. I'm doing pretty bad at first. Actually, I'm still pretty much doing bad. Oh my god. This is kind of embarrassing to watch. I don't know what I was thinking. I was trying to do like some Skyward strike, and I'm like, why am I wasting my time? So yeah, you talk to this guy, and then I realized that there was... I thought there was 2 guys. But apparently there's just the one. Alright, so yeah, the guy is still trapped in the cage. You want to get him the fuck out. You do not do it with the bomb. That is incorrect, or at least in that manner. And then I decided to just leave him for a bit so I can stock him on bombs. I figured that guy can... He's waited there for however long. You can wait a little bit longer. And then I realized, okay, there is another guy. He's in this cage. For some reason, he's standing in the cage hanging out while his friend got fucking killed. So after you do that, the cage opens, and you can go talk to the guy, and you get yourself a very nice upgrade for your beetle weapon. Like I said, this isn't, I'm pretty sure, well actually I know this isn't a side quest, you have to do this. But in case anyone was having trouble or not knowing what to do, how to do it, or when to do it, this is how. And you give him your beetle, he does his upgrade, and he puts a nice old fancy hook thing on it, and you get the hook beetle. So there you go. I'm also going to show you guys this this goddess cube over here, in this moving sand area. After you kill the guy in the shell, you can use the shell as a standing platform to get to the goddess cube, and give it an old Skyward strike. Send her on up. Send her on up. And yeah, and then you head up into the sky. You'll see it's kind of right when you come out of the desert. It's basically right beside you, so it's a really easy one to get. It's like literally right there. So it doesn't take much time at all. First save point, but you can basically just head on up to get it. And it's going to be this kind of like diamond, weird shaped island here. Now what you don't want to do is what I do right here, which, I mean, everyone's going to do it at first unless you fly from either side, is you're going to go right in the middle of the volcano thing, but you basically miss the chest by doing that. There's nothing in this room. So don't do that. What you want to do is, I spin around here, fly over the top, and right after you pass over the gap, drop off, and you should land right at the chest. And it nabs you a pretty nifty I was about to say? Nifty item, the heart medal, which allows you to find hearts. So yeah, bunch of stuff in there. Hope that helped you guys, and expect more soon. Thank you and goodbye.